to under. That's a great way for him to start win or lose.
That is some very exciting stuff. If he keeps that performance up, this is going to be one hell of a game. That is for certain. Now, the economy for both teams incredibly stretched. As such, this becomes a very, very important round. So we're going to see aggression out of FaZe diving down into the underpass. Cloud9 smoked off. They can't really see too much. Olaf, though, able to outplay Stewie in that underpass. This is huge. They have to hold on to these 4 positions. He's going to push into the B apartments to stay safe. Cloud9's response, very fast push to B.
Yes, but the bomb is alone. Regardless of what happens here, you've got Olafmeister and Nico in the apartments, and the bomb is at the back. So if they stay in this position, they've got to find a kill on Cloud9. Olafmeister has to die, and he does. That's the path open for the bomb. But Guardian is on the site. We've seen him do ridiculous things on overpass. Have they detected him? He scopes in. He can't unscope now because that would be too many sound cues. Rush moving in. It's going to have a nasty surprise. There's Guardian on the site. His teammates here as well. Rain, he can make it through the door. The smoke is down. 1 minute on the clock. 2 on 2, all on the B bomb site. AWP on both sides. Who's going to find the angle first, though?
Trying to use the time to their advantage. Ooh, the angle! So close! Skadoodle lands the shot. There's just one more left. And again, time is with Rain right now. The T's must go for the plant. He knows that will create a 1v1 situation. He goes for the peak. Skadoodle's ready for everything. What a start to the match from the American sniper.
Skadoodle again, and this time it's enough. He really wants that interview with Sue at the end. He wants a W for his team. Is this the run, Skadoodle? You tell us. 4-1, FaZe Clan get reset very early on. Look at him, seek and destroy. He's a predator. Nasty stuff from him. That's such a fast flick as well.
Wow.
He basically had his crosshair almost perfect. The minimal correction afterwards. Really nice stuff. Pistols for FaZe Clan. We've seen good timing on these anti-ecos, anti-force buys from Cloud9 already, and it should continue here.
Automatic kicks things off well towards the middle. That's a good start, and Tarek will go down in the palace, but Nico is known in this position and is highly susceptible to grenade work from Cloud9. Although Nico did pick up a Molotov, that will slow down the refrag attempt from Rush, so things do get a little bit strange here, but still, middle control is there. Stewie's going to be able to capitalize as Automatic presses the issue through connector. A lot of information discovered here, but Automatic, good continuation spray. Guardian falls for that one, and Stewie goes down towards Market. There might be a chance for FaZe after all.
Yeah, it's just getting a bit weird for Cloud9 now. Weapons are on the floor. Nico's picked up an AK, and he's got Kevlar. That in itself is a problem. Automatic with all of 4 HP, trying to play the smartest game he can, and there it is. That significantly weakens things. Nico, will he be entertained in the middle area, or will he make his way towards B? The bomb's only making it in now. Cloud9 really needs to get that down before Nico makes his way in. He knows someone's probably holding the window. He's shoulder peeking. He bakes the shot and gets past the angle, but he's going back. He wants him to reaggress, but Skadoodle is on fire. 8-1 at the moment.
And it's great to see from Nico as well to have the confidence to say, you know what, Skadoodle will retake this angle. I'm going to 1v1 him. I know that I have to get the kill on him straight away. The apartments player is usually one of the biggest problems in those spots, so that's pretty smart stuff and a great show of confidence from the man Nico. So right now, FaZe, they can't seem to get going against Cloud9. We're seeing remarkable plays back-to-back from the North American side. And once again, they play against pistols. And that's a good start. Skadoodle opens it up well, gets the information, and he's not going to miss a single shot. 3 men left in this round for FaZe.
For those of you on GoTV, Skadoodle. There's only one man to watch right now. Cloud9 eliminate them 1 by 1. This is a nothing round for FaZe Clan. Nico manages to get a kill out, and maybe there's a chance for an AWP to be collected, or maybe not. Cloud9 are everywhere at the moment. 6-1, and FaZe Clan are heading towards their next buy. Guardian's going to be on the AWP. They'll have a reasonable amount of grenades, but we might see some more aggression from FaZe Clan, but they can't afford too many errors in this situation, otherwise Mirage may melt in front of their eyes.
And this is an amazing position for a team like Cloud9 to be in, because this early round scenario is very clear how the money of your opponents is, and that allows you to make better decisions, as it's easier to read the CT setups. Now, FaZe have already tried aggression in the middle once, didn't work out for them. More passive round, and would you look at this, Stewie opting for a Mac 10 for the fast plays, the speed. Rush picks up the frag there in towards A. Absolute madness here on the A site, and just like that, it's gone.
The numbers game working very well for Cloud9. They are everywhere. Surprising these players with these executes. Olofmeister trying to do what he can. 2 versus 4. At what point do they run and save? Maybe it's now. Carrigan, though, he's still in CT. He really wants to kill. Looking for a player on the barrels. Automatic gets taken down. What is the rest of this whole squad? Cloud9 going to look like? Stewie's on 5 HP. He's got to be careful. That Molotov's probably going to kill him. Making his way for... Oh, no, Skadoodle there. He's in the red as well. But Skadoodle's still alive. It's a trade for Cloud9. Yes, it is. Rush shuts it down. Picks up the AWP as well. 7-1 Cloud9.
When do you see this level out of Skadoodle? He just doesn't seem to miss a single shot. It is very incredible right now. I can't believe my eyes when I'm watching this guy. It's such a transformation considering his performances in previous months. Lifted by the stage, lifted by the crowd. Cloud9 are off to a phenomenal start.
Hashtag Vuvuzela. I respect that. We have a tactical timeout at the moment, which has just expired, so we will see him be back into the game. FaZe Clan, $2,000 to $3,000. Nothing but pistols once again for this team. This is the pick of Cloud9. Overpass is to come. FaZe Clan 1-7, not the start they wanted. In a weird way, I think this crowd will actually give them energy as well, but not when they're getting wrecked.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely been a hard time, and just Cloud9 individually, they've been so stunning, and it's so hard to deal with. The aggression and also decisiveness from them has been a big difference. And here it is, a quick push there from Stewie. Easy frag into the B-bomb site. There's no fear right now from Cloud9.
Oh, Guardian smells a rat. Sorry, Automatic smells a rat, and the rat is Guardian on this occasion. Trapped in the corner and exterminated. And Cloud9 are making a lot of money at the moment. We get into that situation, that kind of Vegas Squadron scenario where you can't win one round now, FaZe Clan. You've got to win 3 in a row. Otherwise, we're looking at something like an 11-1 score very quickly indeed. You start to wonder if these players are feeling the pressure. They know they are some of the best players in the world, and they will fully expect to win this in dominant fashion. Now we see the double snipers. It's Carrigan with the second one.
Might be spawn-based potentially. We'll have to see how this plays out. He's going to short, I believe, or the B apartments. Looks like B apartments for Carrigan. But it will be a quick play into the A site here. Cloud9 setting up a very, very fast play with Nace, running straight through there. No qualms about it, no messing around. And Guardian gets the first defensive shot, but they are smoked off. They must play retake now.
CT's been left open. Rain and Nico getting the kills. This is a problem for Cloud9. 2 versus 5. They haven't got a single kill yet. The flashbang comes in high, but Rain takes the shot before the flash goes on. Automatic now. 1 versus 5. 2 fast flashes. Guardian through the smoke. Will not wait any longer. FaZe Clan are on the board, surviving with 3 players, but we know Cloud9 are falling over their own cash at the moment.
And just as you mentioned before, this is such a pivotal moment. FaZe must string rounds together, because they will quickly run out of money otherwise, and we'll see a very, very dominant scoreline from Cloud9. It may be too much to overcome in this map. Very nice shot there from Guardian. He's been in incredible form this tournament.
Tactical timeout once again. This time for Cloud9. Okay, FaZe have had some short success. And we noticed as well, there was an interview with Cloud9 where they spoke about making fast plays and not allowing their opponent to really react to what they're doing. And we've seen that so far. But we've also seen their A executes with the double stack with Tarek throwing those fast smokes towards A. So those are still to come. They say they have a deep strat book, and maybe we'll see it in this grand final.
This really is a great map for Cloud9 to start off on, especially on the T side as well. It's always been a good one in their books. So let's see if they'll have a different approach here. We have a default at the moment, which means they're spreading across the map, taking a lot of map control, gathering as much information as they can, and creating as much map presence as they can.
You can see that the CTs, they started with 3 in the B bomb site, and they broke the window early, which means Olofmeister can sit on the bricks inside CPL, which means he can see people if they make their way into connector from mid later on. So we'll have to see how that plays out.
still around here from Cloud9 as a quick flash goes in to try to force Karrigan off the angle. But not only that, it's about creating threats again. Right now, the idea for FaZe is they really want to know as much as possible to understand, okay, where is Cloud9 going to go on the map at the moment? But they have opted not to go for any forward plays, and they're playing a little bit in the dark, so they'll have to rely on their defensive setups and clutch plays on the site. Karrigan, he's in a very important spot there. Should he be pushed, he needs to hit that first shot. That's his job at the moment. There's going to be grenades to try to deal with this, to try to throw Karrigan off. Can he hit the first shot? Very good grenades here from Cloud9 to deny Karrigan.
Wall of smoke once again, and they are isolated. FaZe Clan of Karrigan alone. Are they offering a double fake stream? In the meantime, it's made its way through the underpass, and automatics come out on the window, so they're going to try and pull them away from B, but FaZe Clan non-believers, they've still got around 3 people there, but the smokes are still high on the short position, so Karrigan's alone again, but finally they dissipate, and Olaf Mice is there, and Nico now delivering a kill in the middle position, so they're running out of players, Cloud9, but so are the CTs. There are 8 seconds, the bomb has to go down, but it's on the floor. There's no way Cloud9 can win this round. They're surrounded. It's too late. They're going to lose by timeout. Can they stay alive? No. Olaf Meister from the short position. And you wonder if Cloud9 made it too complicated there.
And also credit to FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan decided that they would play very passively. They would test Cloud9 in this position where they don't try to take early map control against the T side. They don't try to pressure mid. They just sit on their defensive setups and they say, hey, you guys have to come to us. We're not going to give you any peeks. And Cloud9 are forced to run an execution of a set piece. They went for it and they didn't have enough time. So this is now Cloud9 having to readjust their pace into this round to better accommodate the more passive approach from FaZe.
It makes me wonder what they have in store for Overpass. A CT smoke on the short position, a boost up Olaf Meister. Has he seen Automatic, who wants to make his way into the ladder position, but Tarek may run distraction as well. Nice spray there from Rain through the smoke, and seems FaZe Clan have adjusted to the plays from Cloud9, so Cloud9 may have to mix it up. 5 versus 3 now, and FaZe are firmly on the comeback trail.
Nico able to stay alive with the smoke there. 2 players stuck in this position. Tarek goes straight in there though. One more player to find Connector. That's the job to do, but Tarek can't do it. Olaf Meister dancing the dance against Skadoodle, a dangerous one at that, and it's one that FaZe will win. They're back in this one now. They've been able to string some rounds together. 4 on the board. It's still not looking amazing, but still quite a few rounds left in the half. They could still get that 7-8 finish.
Definitely. Cloud9's money has started to run out. They're about 3,500 now on each player, and that's not good enough for a buy. The Guardian delivering once again, so Cloud9 going for another play towards 8, but not quite working out. I think there has been a clear adjustment from FaZe, a realization of what Cloud9 were trying to do, and not really giving them what they wanted. So now FaZe can get that 5th round on the board. Pistols and the scout onto Tarek is pretty much what they have to offer. He's making his way to the chair position, and Guardian's doing what he always does in the meantime.
Ooh! Well, that is a shot and a half from Guardian. Very nice. Tarek, though, able to show some shenanigans with that scout as well in the middle position. Stewie looking for an opportunity here. Finds the timing. It's shut down by Karrigan. Each approach taken by Cloud9 in this round, not really finding too much success, but again, you can't really blame them. Haven't had too much to work with. Skadoodle trying to get some extra damage in, but that's not going to be the case. Guardian shuts it down. 5 rounds on the board for FaZe as they bring themselves back into this half.
Cloud9 are back on the buy once again. Skadoodle on the sniper rifle. Good grenades as well, so if they've got more executes in mind, they're well prepared for it. But they may want to try and take out a player or 2 first. And FaZe Clan have changes of their own. Olaf Meister making his way to that short smoke. And they haven't been too aggressive, FaZe, in the middle position so far. We haven't seen this kind of play from them, so this could take Cloud9 off guard. But there's 3 of them there. How does Olaf Meister get more than 1? I think he's got to get 2 kills in this situation. Trying to figure out where they are. There's Tarek. Now the re-aggression comes in from Skadoodle. He gets 2 for 1. That's exactly what he needed.
And this is pretty big for FaZe. They can now play very passively if they choose to do so. They have the man advantage. Cloud9 are forced in this position to try to make plays, and that's exactly what Rush is up to. Able to find a good timing onto Guardian. That's a massive kill. And now FaZe, again, they have some decisions to make. They could just hold some decent positions, some safe positions, and wait for Cloud9 to plant the bomb. Now, there's a safe way to play this. Nico gathering information as he can towards connector, and Cloud9 using the clock to their advantage.
Stewie around the apartments. And while there's 40 seconds left for Cloud9, their positions are not amazing. It looks like it's going to be the B split. And this is maybe one of the best decisions with Guardian down. Of course, almost everybody on FaZe can make plays with the AWP, especially with a smoke on connector. What do FaZe make of these grenades? Either way, it's Karrigan alone towards the B bomb site. He's got 20 seconds. He just needs to delay for as long as possible. What can he do? Not much on this occasion. Bomb's got to go down fast.
Still big opportunity here for FaZe as they come in from Market and Apartments. Nico and Rain, two of the most godlike players you could ask for in this position. The bomb only freshly planted. There's time for this. They have kicks. And a single flash on Rain. He could give his position away by throwing it from Apartments, but that will allow Nico out. Nico's activated, but now he's the only chance for FaZe. He delivers one, but still two to go. And they are playing the angles. This will be so difficult. There's nothing Nico can do in that position. Shut down by Cloud9 and their remainder, as one more round is picked up by them.
We'll see if that's true as it continues. Can they rev the engine once more? 4-round lead for Cloud9, and we move into the last round of the first half. FaZe have the money to buy, and that was a great recovery from Cloud9. Again, Olofmeister in mid had to get 2 kills, gets 2 kills, but Cloud9 able to make the 3-on-3 and then convert afterwards. Rush. Once his teammate went down, he actually fired some shots just to bait. He conceded his position, but they don't know where the trade fragger is, so it worked out well for Cloud9. 4 people towards the A site with the bomb. Tarek in the middle position. Guardian spamming. Might be another fast one from Cloud9.
Yeah, they're definitely liking it. Another change of pace from them. FaZe, they don't have the info just yet, but they do have Nico in a very good position. Nico might get cut off from his teammates due to the smokes of Cloud9 as they attack the site. It's a great pick-off from Tarek as well, but still, there are chances here for FaZe. Guardians watching the cross to short. That's information they know. They say, oh, Nico goes down straight away. That was maybe the only chance, but Guardian comes back in. Oh, Guardian, he gets 2. There's still more to go, though. Cloud9 must plant the bomb. The peaks come in, but Guardian will not stop. 1 more to go, and Guardian gets them all.
What the hell was that last shot from Guardian? I told you, he is the problem Cloud9 have to deal with. You don't have smokes, Guardians alive. You got serious issues, man. Serious issues. Guardian is the problem for Cloud9 on Mirage. 6-9 will be the score in favor of Cloud9. Nasty stuff from Guardian. Repositioning while the cooldown of his scope is there. So smart, so fast, so dangerous. What is that?
He isn't in the Matrix, James. He is the Matrix right now. It's unbelievable watching him play. I mean, he's been doing stuff like this all tournament long. The consistency into the grand final stage has been remarkable. And it's also very exciting considering what we've already seen from Skadoodle as well. His counterpart in this grand finals. So here it is, the second pistol round. Cloud9 won the first, of course. FaZe will be looking to do the same, of course. But they're going for the A side, unlike Cloud9, who fancy themselves on B. Can they get the openings? Well, there's one.
Stewie not landing the mark. He needs to get some kills there. So many opportunities. And Cloud9 have been eliminated on the A side. Rotation is here, but someone's looking for it. His name is Karrigan. He's got a P250 for the extra range. Don't think he saw the player in connector. And Rain gets taken down. 3 versus 2. And Karrigan needs to get to work. But, I think he's waiting to play the bomb while his teammates are still containing the situation. There isn't a kit on these last 2 players. Maybe there's one on A. Oh, there's one in CPL, and Automatics picks it up. Can he get the bomb defused, though? 2 more T's to find. Nico on the plant pot. Karrigan simply waiting for the beep beep of the bomb. Slowly emerging now. Is he going to... Oh, the Operation Human Shield not going to work out. And FaZe take the pistol. 9-9 looking very likely.
Great comeback here from FaZe, able to really create what could now be a completely open game. They've evened things up from the idea of splitting the pistols at the very least, and they can start with a good economy. However, the question is, can they do what Cloud9 did and win back-to-back rounds with extreme aggression and efficiency? We saw great use of utility from Cloud9 on their T side, and from FaZe we'll be looking to see the same. Olofmeister Ooh, actually getting a nasty attack there from one of the scouts. Have to be very careful facing mid against these scouts, especially with the missed smoke.
2 tags. Guardian's being tagged now as well, and that is not a way to start. 1 minute 35 on the clock, and FaZe are already in serious trouble. There are no grenades, no flashes, no smokes for Cloud9, but they're all still alive. They can reset the positions of those 2 scouts and cause yet more problems for FaZe. You have to say Mirage is a must-win for Cloud9. They would love to win this force fight.
This is quite tense here for FaZe. This is still a 5v5. Lots of dangerous guns lurking around, and Skadoodle has the angle. 3 tags from the scouts. Everybody is nice and softened up to be knocked down by those CZs that are lying await on the respective bomb sites. Tag with the other scout as well. This could go very wrong for FaZe. But can they somehow get onto a site and evade these pistols and plant that bomb? That's what they really need to do here. Get the site, get the post plant. But I'm not sure this is going to happen for them, James.
I like this off angle from Tarek. Tarek is a dentist on the B bomb site, and he's looking to pull teeth, but he's using crude instruments to do it. There's another tag. Surely there's no way FaZe can do this. They've got to be running to their doom. These scouts are going nuclear. Tarek has done so much damage, and Guardian's got to run away, but he can't. They don't get a single kill in that anti-force fight.
That is incredible, and I think, wasn't it a missed smoke in the middle window that allowed for the first couple tags? And then it just compounded, just kept getting worse. They try to go for that full B apartments rush, and sometimes you see that sort of out of desperation, out of fear from, I mean, sure, you're not going to take any hits, but as soon as you try to explode out the apartments, that is so difficult to do without perfect grenades. And now FaZe have to look towards the future here. They force buy back, looking to put the aggression on. Carrigan playing around the smoke here in middle, looking for a fast play to connect there, and he finds a good timing. There's the frag, but there's the refrag. Automatic doing his job, keeping it cool in middle, and that's been reclaimed now by Cloud9, as there are only 2 pistols left for FaZe.
Guardian has not force bought with his team. Doesn't always, but they know how crucial that AWP is on the buy round for FaZe Clan. He needs that as soon as possible. And they'll approach it safety first. Now, Guardian is the last man standing, and all places to plant the bomb are covered. There's even a flank in B apartment, so Cloud9 are pretty comfortable for the time being. See if he can get a deagle shot off. Almost, but not quite. No plant for FaZe Clan. Cloud9 building up a really nice score on Mirage.
It does start to get scary, because with a buffer of some rounds to work with, that does decrease overall risk to then allow you to think, well, actually, we can take plays which are a bit risky. We can take some hits. We've got the economy to back us up. And when Cloud9 get the freedom to be dangerous like that, I mean, it was mentioned on the desk, they have an incredibly explosive team, a lot of firepower. So if they have that freedom to roam the map on Mirage, it is a very tough thing to deal with for FaZe. And Scar is up close here with the MP9. He could be in for quite the money-making mission. He's going to just grind them all down with the MP9. Money in the bank for Skadoodle.
Skadonglers making that cash, baby. $9,300. He's flossing that. And there's Tarek. Skadoodle, such an awesome guy. Very shy, but really cool. Used to beatbox for nothing but nothing rats on the Cloud9 team. There's Tarek egging on the crowd. So here it is. The buy round is here for FaZe Clan. Guardian has the AWP. They're all very dangerous, but I'm looking towards their sniper to do the big damage. FaZe Clan not shy to do a fast execute, just as Cloud9 have been doing. How will it work out for them, though? Cloud9 starting with 3 people around the middle area, but they're quickly rotating towards A.
They will take the side fast. Oh, quick play through the smoke there. That's not going to go too well for Automatic. Rush getting eliminated by CT as well. A 3v5 retake. Sure, there are grenades for Cloud9, but the numbers, that's something you really need. And in this position, the flank is so incredibly important to do the damage. That is the play that can start to split the attention of the defenders on the site, and that could get the other players for Cloud9 going. As, Stewie goes down in the back, and that might be the chances now. They're going to have to go for the save. You can see that it all rested on the action in Palace from Stewie. And now Skadoodle, bit of a shooting range as he tries to escape. And he will be hunted. by the ravenous FaZe players.
That was clearly a nasty surprise for Automatic, but let's see if Skadoodle can hold on to this AWP. Olofmeister is charging through B apps at the moment, and Skadoodle will be exposed from the back, turns the corner, presence of mind from Skadoodle, so he will hold on to that at the very least. But you saw Automatic running through the smoke. I think he probably expected there to be the normal smoke which covers the site, but no, they were left exposed, so he goes in and gets annihilated. They'll have to pay FaZe Clan more respect. Seems FaZe have some surprises in store as well. Now Cloud9, they've picked up the second sniper rifle. Often in this situation, you'll see Tarek go into B apartments, and once he has an angle through towards the stairs into the underpass, he will stay there alone. But he's towards A, and Skadoodle's towards B, so I do wonder if it'll be a change. This may be spawn dependent, as you can see from Tarek's position in the palace.
First kill there towards the underpass position, but Tarek gets the kill. There's no one to refrag for Tarek. Or against Tarek, that is, as the smoke will cover his retreat on the slope position. So the teams go 1-1. Cloud9 actually really, I would say, in a good position when it happens like this. They're a bit vulnerable with these big A takes that we saw previously because they don't like to sit and wait to go and go full retake. Like let's say an SK does. They want to fight, and they definitely have a fight on their hands very soon. Tarek, oh, he misses the shot. Big for FaZe.
Russia's completely exposed in the triple position, and Cloud9 are getting wiped out. Once again, Skadoodle's going to try and do anything he can. Maybe picking off some of these players just to make it easier for him to save, but the bomb hasn't gone down just yet. So if he gets another kill here, I think Carrigan's got to be careful with his peaks. 12-9. Looks likely at this point. Automatic got taken out early in that round. He made a play in the underpass, which I think was part of the aggression for the sniper in B apartments as well, but didn't quite work out for Cloud9.
It's so important for them to kill Skadoodle right now, because if he can carry the AWP into the next round, I mean, we've seen his form so far in this game. It can absolutely change the round if he's in the right place at the right time, but they'll slowly creep in. They want to guarantee the trade. Rain finds an unknown angle, a blind spot, and he'll take full advantage.
4K from Rain in that round. And now that the sides have changed, I think Rain is definitely one to watch in the Go TV as well. Skadoodle 20 for 10 at the moment, but it's Automatic lighting up the scoreboard of 22 kills. Tactical timeout from Cloud9. 3-round lead at the moment. Very likely to have to concede this round, so they may... I do wonder if they'll try and keep up the aggressive pace on the CT side. The last few buy rounds, they've lost a player early, very, very quickly indeed, and that's not really ideal when you're on the counter-terror side and your money is lacking, so we shall see. But for now, there'll be a few pistols, a few grenades, just the one smoke, it seems. But Tarek has bought a tase.
That is awesome. It's the first time I actually used it in the show match earlier. It's pretty good, James. $200. Can get a kill with it. Fantastic. But I was surprised actually about the fervor from Cloud9 when they were faced with the A set piece from FaZe Clan, and they decided, you know, Automatic was the first man through the smoke. Instead of just waiting it out, they had full grenades on everyone, basically. It was very early in the rounds. And it's usually pretty favorable for the CTs to go full retake. So I wonder if that will be an adjustment we'll see from Cloud9. They don't have too many rounds in advantage to play with at this point. And FaZe, we can imagine them taking this a bit more cautiously. Some of these rounds against Eagles and CZs have not gone so well for them. Guardian, he's going to be careful.
This is basically what I do every match, but with a knife.
Pretty much, yeah.
But he'll choose the taser. I tried to taser once, didn't work for me. You've probably seen that on the Reddit as well. 1 minute 20 for FaZe Clan. Fortunately for them, there aren't many smoke grenades here for Cloud9, just the one. We've seen it be quite the pain on rounds such as this. Rain having a look, but he's not going to go crazy in the A site. Doesn't know if there's a stack there, but that's a nice opening kill. Every round can be dangerous, especially when the likes of Rush has a CZ.
Very nice bait there from Rain, or rather from his teammate in Palace, for Rain to get the kill. And this is beautiful. Great round from FaZe, just very slowly, as you said, James, just clearing angles, just one at a time, playing the information, keeping these Eagles at arm's length. And Stewie, ooh, there you go, that's a nice frag. Looks for the follow-up, but he can't find it. FaZe now 10 rounds on the board, and they're 2 away from Cloud9 that have looked, I mean, Cloud9 have looked very dominant in some of these, at least in the first half, so it's really cool to see that FaZe have been holding on. They're showing a great deal of resilience here, and they're not losing confidence.
that last eagle shot was pretty cool from Stewie. He didn't get the kill, but he was so patient to wait for the cooldown to take the shot. It just shows how focused he is, which is great because you do wonder if Cloud9 are starting to feel the pressure now. Back on the double snipers again for the CT side. Skadoodle almost getting teased there with a potential shot. He'll be focusing on mid on his own for the time being, but Automatic will be coming in from the short B position. We see Stewie. He will hear that grenades are being deployed very close. He's expecting a play to come through. Some spray from both sides. With the potential of shooting there is. He hears the reload, tries to punish the reload, but doesn't work out. Rain gets the bullets in just in time.
And this is kind of scary right now. Tarek will get a frag there onto Guardian. And that is going to be fantastic, of course, for Cloud9. But the problem is they have no grenades, actually. And the saving grace for Cloud9 in this position with no utility is the fact that they have AWPs. That can kind of make up for it.
They've abandoned the B bomb site, Cloud9. They are gambling on it being an A play. Automatic keeping an eye on short. Guardian was taken out towards the apartments earlier, and it might be that Cloud9 read that when Guardian's in the apps, it's probably going to be an A play. So they seem confident on that. They've got 3 people just waiting there, and Automatic, he will be able to flank these players later on. But how long will they just hold Cloud9? How much are they believers in their analyst?
Karrigan pushing through, understands this distraction at play. He can get a free push through the smoke. Skadoodle's done. Rush is done. Only Automatic left alive for Cloud9 to try and survive with this M4. And he knows that if he holds an off angle, he can potentially get a kill and then fall back and be safer. But Olofmeister figures it out very quickly.
Now, this is a problem for Cloud9. They knew what FaZe were going to do, and FaZe did it anyway. There's only one round between these two teams, so it's now... I don't even know if you can say they need to adjust because they knew what was going to happen, but they still couldn't stop it. So that does not bode well. It's 11-12. Cloud9 are on an eco. Can they stop FaZe from taking the lead? That's the question. I mean, they're going to have a goodbye on the next round. So do they have to go for an aggressive play? Do they have to pick somebody off early? If they can read FaZe and still not stop them, then maybe they have to do one better.
Well, everyone's just got wiped out, James. Pretty much as you finish the sentence. Very big challenge in the middle there. A challenge that FaZe was very happy to welcome with their superior firepower. And now we'll go to an even game. 12-12. FaZe have really found their groove now, and it does seem to be Cloud9 that is indeed having a lot of problems. And the last buy run they had with the double orbs, again, it was a round where they didn't have much utility. They tried to make a push and pit with Stewie, and that didn't go too well for them. So the question now is what they'll decide to do. Cloud9, lots of options with double orb to go aggressive if they want to, but it's actually FaZe that have taken the timeouts.
Yeah, Tarek and Skadoodle both have the forward spawns with the rifles, with the sniper rifle, sorry. So I think we're going to see that normal strat from Cloud9 where Tarek goes into the B apartments, although Skadoodle's heading towards A, so maybe Tarek goes into mid. But what we've commonly seen in this major in the previous weeks is Tarek and Apps holding a line through the apartments, and then they have extra people towards the A site. Obviously, FaZe may expect that because I'm sure they would have studied each other. Ooh, they're going 4 on the A site. Nobody in mid. So maybe Scar's going towards connector. Indeed he is. So Tarek will be using his grenade to get into position. There's the smoke from Skadoodle. He does want to get aggressive, but Karrigan's made his way towards the boxes already.
Leaving the responsibility of B to Tarek. Has been having a great tournament as well. With an AWP, he can definitely cause some issues here for FaZe as they start to slow things down after the initial grenades exchanged around middle. Skadoodle's still looking for stuff from connector. Won't see anything though. In fact, he hasn't really seen a single player. Only seen a smoke so far. And that really goes for both teams. So the pace is slowed right down here. And once again, we start to see these smokes going into B. There for the pillars, for the edward position. And Tarek's now on high alert.
Are they going to commit to this though? The bomb is there, but they haven't jumped into the apartments yet. I'm not convinced because of how they're laid out elsewhere. Oh, the flash is there and Tarek tries to reaggress. but they're not committing to that. Trades elsewhere. Wait, goes left. He won't. Does the bomb go back towards the B bomb site? There's still nobody there. 3 on the A site, and they're slowly wondering, we were supposed to pull the rotation, so can we push this now? Because there should be people here. That's the whole point of our fake, but that's all they have left as a choice. Nico lurking in Palace, and there are still 2 people just waiting in A. Stewie's gone to find out, and who better to go and look for that information? I think Stewie's on the flank, and FaZe Clan is still creeping forward. Do they wait for Nico to activate to find out what's going on elsewhere? This could get really weird for FaZe Clan.
Yeah, this is very scary indeed. They're not really going to anticipate the positioning of Stewie. That's a very, very big play that he can make, but he's got to make sure he plays off his teammates. They have loads of time. They have loads of time to set up, but there's an opportunity. Stewie goes for it straight away and gives away his position, but still, he has 2 teammates to play off of who are coming into the market area now, and there's going to be Guardian holding the angle with the AWP. We have little reason to doubt him and his ability in this match. Oh, that's big! And with Stewie gone in apartments, Guardian only has to face in one direction. That's something that he knows. His teammates gather the info for him to understand this, and that bomb is starting to be very close to detonation. Olafmeister with the off angle, and it seems to be nothing that Cloud9 can do.
Oh boy, that really could have gone either way. If Guardian doesn't jump there, I do wonder if Cloud9 win the round. I was curious because I thought maybe he jumps into apartments, holds the line towards the market position. So if he doesn't jump, or if Stewie lands that shot, I think either way Cloud9 probably win. But Guardian is such a problem. He is such a problem on Mirage. He is the mystery that you have to solve if you want to win. FaZe Clan now in the lead, 13-12. How many rounds has it been for FaZe Clan? It's been 6 rounds in a row for the guys on the T side. 6 rounds in a row. It does not look very good for Cloud9 here on Mirage.
And again, Cloud9 will have to summon a lot of inner strength because it's been 8 maps that they've played against FaZe in the past and 8 maps they've lost. That's not a good record, but again, this stands to be a new, reinvigorated Cloud9. And Tarek's back at it again with that scout in middle. Trying to get some cheeky headshots through the smoke. Unavailable to him so far though. As Nico asks some questions around the pit position, and some sound cues given away, but Nico will miss the shot.
Cloud9 have got really good positions at the moment, considering they have CZ, because they've got 1 player in Palace. They've just traded on ramp, and Automatic is in B apps as well. He hasn't gone too deep, but Cloud9 could really push forward and be in surprising positions across the map, and that could be a massive issue for FaZe Clan. So he might have a shadow advantage there, but look at Guardian, he's so smart, has such knowledge, but if Stewie plays his cards right, if his timing is correct, then this may become a winnable round. That said, Rush is moving away from the A site because Stewie hasn't found any information yet. And I think at this point, someone might have to take a risk for Cloud9. Maybe Automatic. 1 player spotted in connector. Surely that will send Rush back towards CT.
It's a good timing there coming in from Stewie. Skadoodle occupied some attention and they make the desperate dash to the bomb site to get the plant. Stewie can't fail, but he will. That is a big chance gone for Cloud9, but still, Rush with the AK, looking for more engagements here, and they are understanding of his position. It's just very hard for him to move forwards now. He does have Kevlar, but again, you really want Skadoodle here to try to create distraction, to allow some move to be made by Rush. Otherwise, they're just going to be staring at his position and there's no way in, and eventually Guardian will have at him, and that is Rush gone, and the round claimed by FaZe. 2 away from winning map 1.
Once again, this is the pick of Cloud9. Overpass is coming afterwards. Cloud9, how much is left in the tank? Their next buy is coming in, and it could be their last big buy on Mirage. Rain slowly creeping up Scar. He's not checking deep enough. He's going to lose the AK, or is he? He will hold on to that. Maybe goes to Stewie, maybe goes to Automatic. Rain just sweeping the entire site, looking everywhere, not leaving anything to chance. And we've spoken so much about Cloud9, but what does this mean for FaZe, this grand final?
It is, I mean, that's the thing. Like, they are coming into this as described as the great favorites, the super team that worked, but a super team with all the accolades except the major final trophy.
The big one. Stewie will be on the sniper rifle. I think the big red Stewie button has been activated where he is the aggressive sniper. FaZe Clan moving quickly into the A site once again. The smoke's being deployed. Can Cloud9 react to this?
Ooh. That is an amazing frag from Rain. Great presence of mind to check through the smoke and look for that position. And now, once again, FaZe, they've occupied this site. Previously, we saw Cloud9 desperate to push in, and they didn't use the force of the grenades, but now they're taking it slow, and now they're playing more of a retake game. But there are players to spur. Skadoodle's going to hit the shot. He misses, though. Oliver finds a surgical headshot, and now it's just 2 left here for Cloud9. Things are looking spruce. Things are looking desperate. And things are nearly looking done here for them in this map, as now FaZe are on 15.
Started well for Cloud9, but now we are at breaking point. They will have some rifles going into the next round. Rain, look at that. I don't even know if he saw anything. He's just one of the smartest players in the world. That's why he's top 5. 15 to 12. Map point for FaZe on the pick of their opponent. Cloud9 getting really aggressive towards the ramp. They need to hear you guys. They're against map point here on their own pick. Cloud9 putting 4 around A. Attack, the best form of defense.
FaZe going quickly up short here. Russian Tarek finding Skadoodle over the smoking connector. Finds himself one as well. Tarek with the spot. Oh, that is a great catch from Rain. Now, how much can Rain do? We've seen him in these positions before. There's one more. He might have to just go for it here with the plant, but he will still play it patiently. He knows he has time. The clock is on his side for the time being. A quick smoke here to offer up some additional cover as Cloud9 makes sure to set up the trade. 2v1 against Rain. Can they make it work? Yes, they can. Absolutely they can, but it's still not over. They're fighting for overtime.
2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. FaZe Clan is still going to have a good fight, but we saw in that round, we saw the grenades towards the ramp. Cloud9 are expectant of FaZe charging into the A site. Will FaZe make the same play? No, they won't. 4 people moving away from A, and Nico deploying some grenades. Maybe FaZe has more surprises in store. Skadoodle spotted around connector. He will continue to be a threat whether he stands there or not, but he better not reaggress because Guardian is alive and he's hungry for frags.
And smoking off that Molotov does suggest that he may go for a play. Obviously, we can see that that's not really the case, but that will waste time, it will waste additional utility here from FaZe. It's good to see Skadoodle not making the mistake of actually peering over it in that instance. Guardian was waiting for it, but now it's on FaZe as Cloud9 not really offered anything up. Wow! Sees the traces, and that's all he needs.
Carrigan making a fast play. They're going for the B split now. Skadoodle will surely see in time. No, just about not. Or just about. Tarek will take him down. He's still alone towards the B bomb site. And there are 3 people above him. Buying time for his team. Down goes the bomb. 2 more in apartments. The rotation has to come in fast for Cloud9. There's a flank in the apartment from Stewie as well. And who's better? Guardian alone. That's a massive shot from Guardian. But just the 1 kill. 1 more round.
FaZe Clan take a timeout, and I think it's both teams that need that timeout. Intense situation for everyone here. A breather, a moment to get on the same page and to figure out exactly the approach into this last round. It's so incredibly important. Cloud9 have found their feet, they've found their groove, the momentum is back with them. It was gone for so long, it looked like it was over, but they have managed to summon the strength against the titans of FaZe Clan. Freeze time has begun, and we're into the final round of regulation on map number 1.
1 more round. Where's the home field advantage? Double snipers again. This time Tarek is going to be picking it up. Styles make fights, and Cloud9 keep changing the styles of these snipers. See if it works out this time. Skadoodle close. Olaf Meister better hide behind those boxes. FaZe Clan with 4 people towards the B bomb site, and who's waiting for them? It's Tarek, forced away, and again he's on his own. They know they're focusing on the A site. The smoke's down towards short as he make a play through. Stewie is here. There are smokes everywhere. Does he have the right angles? Down goes Nico. The bomb's getting planted quickly, but the frags are flying free for everyone. Skadoodle on the site. Can he find a shot player? Yes, but can he go back? No, misses the shot. 3 versus 3. The bomb is down. Automatic still on the A site for some reason. Maybe looking for a lurker. This is absolute carnage. The smoke's going away, and now